Hello, Rob Cornish here, and in this video I'd just like to show you inside LeadPages. This is a system I've been using for quite a while now, and it's just brilliant. It's probably, I think, the fastest way to get great high converting pages up online. It's very flexible, and as you can see there's lots of different kinds of pages you can create. So pretty much you could really run your entire business just from LeadPages. But you know, what I'd like to show you is just probably one of the most common pages you'll want to create, which are squeeze pages or opt-in pages. So we'll just use that as an example, and you'll see how the system works. So if I click on opt-in pages here, and before we go and select one, let me just mention a couple of things. Firstly, all the pages pretty much are Facebook compatible. That means that if you run Facebook ads in your niche, you can send people to one of these pages, but this page will actually be hosted within Facebook itself. So people will click on the ad and they'll actually see like the sign up form or whatever you've created, your lead page within Facebook. So it's very, very, you know, it really helps conversions. So that's very powerful. Also, they're mobile responsive, so that means that you don't have to worry if people are looking at on a mobile device or on an iPad or other kind of tablet. The page will resize automatically depending on the device that they're viewing the page on, which is very helpful. Also, a lot of the pages have tutorial videos with them as well, so you can just click there and you can just check out a short video which will explain about each template. But as you'll see, it's so straightforward really, you don't even need any tutorials. Once you sort of got comfortable with it, which doesn't take very long at all, you can just create pages straight away. And the other thing I will mention is that I think probably in the first, let's say, couple of months after I signed up for LeadPages, I noticed probably about 4 or 5, maybe more, new templates being added. So you know what it's like often when you buy a system, piece of software, they don't really update it, or things become a bit stale. Well, my experience with LeadPages is brilliant in this respect, because they seem to add new and fresh templates all the time. So things are always fresh, they're always high converting, and of course they're just as easy to use as the ones that you're used to already. So with that said, let's go and have a look at an example. We can pick this particular page for an example. They all work in pretty much the same way, so you'll get the idea. If we click on use this template here, and you can see it comes loaded with some example text, and you just change the text. Okay, so let's say you want to change the headline, for example. I can just click there, and let's say instead of a report, maybe we're giving away a video. All right, so I could just change that to video. All right, and then click OK. And you can change any of these elements in the same way. So download the report, instead we'll have download the video. There we go. Very easy to do, you know, and you can change all the legal information, links, anything you like. The background image as well, that can be changed. You can just upload an image that you have. Maybe you go and get that from something like Big Stock Photo, or you know, another image on the web that you find that's okay to use, that you have the rights to use on your page. You know, just very, very simple, extremely quick to set up. So what we can do is I can show you how to publish this now and actually get it online. So we'll just give it a name up here. Let's call it tester opt-in page, something like that. Okay, we'll click save and then click publish. Okay, we'll just wait for it to reload. Yeah, and then click publish, and you've got 4 options basically. You can put it on your own hosting account at your own domain. You can put it on Facebook, as I mentioned before. You can put it in WordPress. Okay, so it gives you a little WordPress plugin to upload to your site, and the page will just display. Or you can actually even host it on LeadPages itself, and that means you don't even have to have your own website. So it's really quite incredible. Let me just show you how to do it on WordPress. If we click on WordPress here, and all I need to do is just download the LeadPages WordPress plugin. So I'll click there, And now if I just go over to a test WordPress blog that I have, I can just go to plugins and add new. And then we'll just upload that file that we just downloaded from the LeadPages site. So I'll click on upload, click on choose file, we'll go into downloads and LeadPages. Okay, this was the file we just downloaded. We'll click on open and install now. Now it just takes a second to upload. We'll activate the plugin, and then what you see over on the left hand side is you see this new LeadPages category. So we can click there, and then we just want to go to add new, and then there's some more options. I won't cover those really, but most of the time you go to normal pages. We can go tester opt-in page. Okay, so you just select that page that we just created, or you can select any of your other pages by dropping down there, and then just give it a URL for your site. So you know, again, it might be tester squeeze page or something like that. Click publish, and then if you give it a second, what it will do is say that's saved, which is great. If we go back to LeadPages now, you'll see that we have a page on this site. So if we go to this URL, there we go, and that page is now on our site. It's really as simple as that. And the only other thing I'll mention actually, back in LeadPages, if we go back to the page, I didn't show you this, but obviously you want to hook this up to your email list provider, service provider, and the way you do that, again, very simple. You just go up to opt-in form integration, click there, and then just select whatever you use. I use and recommend Aweber, so we'll select that, and then just select the form of the list that you want to add subscribers to. Okay, so you just go ahead and set that up in Aweber as normal. That's very straightforward. Aweber have all the tutorials on that, and then you'll just select you know, whatever you want there from the list of lists and forms, and that's it. You just click OK, and all the subscribers that sign up at this form will be added to that list automatically. So very, very straightforward. Now finally, the only other thing I wanted to mention, because this is really powerful, is split testing. And what that is, if you're not sure, is just creating two versions, two very similar but slightly different versions of the same page, and then just testing which one converts better. So let me give you an example of how to do this in LeadPages. If we go to this example here, this is a split test I did, and you can see basically if we look at the original page, okay, so we'll have a look at that first of all. This is basically a sign up for a webinar, all right, and you can see the thing to actually focus on is the actual picture here of me, all right, so it's me sort of presenting, okay. All right, now if we look, that converted at 63.5% pretty much, so 63%, 63.5% of the visitors who hit this page actually signed up. But look at variation 1 down here. Actually 71% of people signed up for this, and that's a 13% increase over the original version. So let's go and have a look at this one and see how it's slightly different. Well, you can see when it loads that it's virtually identical. The only difference is this picture of me. So look, here's the original page, okay, me presenting, and then look at the alternative. It's just me, a different picture. Okay, again, all I did to change that, I clicked on the picture, selected a different picture. Okay, I'll just upload it from my computer. So just changing the picture, actually, if we go back, gave me a 13% increase. All right, now what I did as well, I did another variation, I tested that, which gave me a 21% increase. Okay, and if we have a look at this, it's very, very similar. You can see I've still used the same picture, or sort of me with you know, mountains in the background and so on. I just changed this time the actual headline. So I hope you can see that just changing very small bits like the headline, the pictures, that kind of thing can make a big difference. It's virtually no work at all, and you can get a massive benefit, because you imagine, you know, once you run quite a lot of traffic into this into these kind of pages, then you know, for no work at all, you're getting many more people, and you know, ultimately, other things being equal, that translates directly into more sales. So it's really powerful stuff, and LeadPages makes this very easy. You can just create these variations really just in, you know, a few seconds, or maybe the first time you do it, it might take you a few minutes. So again, another thing that personally I really like about LeadPages. Okay, so that's it for this video on LeadPages.